which is that our Star Wars show has been canceled.
No. You thought I was gonna do the thing? I should have. Why didn't I? I don't know. Because I Am Mecha is late. I don't want to be talking so loud, but I am. Because I saw this. Of course this comes in. I Am Mecha. Subscribe to this channel or else. I am not asking twice. Or the Terminator or the bots will take over the... They're trying to blip me out of existence again. They're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to remove me from this simulation, internet, whatever we are dealing with, where this is not new. This isn't news. This isn't news, right? So you gotta listen to me complain and rail on a show that, what is she talking? She's answering and calling us a bunch of istophobes again, probably. Is this what she's saying?
And
or am I just overreacting? Because I'm like, you know what? I did the thumbnail already, and I'm like, I can take the hit and just assume it's about me. Just assume, oh, that redheaded, you know what, is back at that harpy, that horror, your favorite one. I'm your favorite one, and you know it. I'm your favorite, you know it. There is no other. I am your one and only, and you will bow down before me and subscribe to this channel already. I'm doing too many of these.
I'm gonna be transparent and say that it...
Oh, this is the star of the show, the one who played the twins, and she's talking about why it was canceled. That's right.
It's not a huge shock for me.
It's not a shock that it was canceled. Yeah, no crap. They put the focus on the exact same thing again, which is what? Calling us a bunch of what? Phobes. You're an ist, you're a phobe, you're afraid of this or that because we're focusing on the most random mishmash of storytelling that doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter in the Star Wars universe at this point. These characters at this point don't matter. They are so far removed after Star Wars that this is all what? Retcon, fan additions, and anti-fans. Leslye Headland's an anti-fan of Star Wars at this point. Like, the people who love this deserve better. The people like me, I deserve something more fun and interesting to riff and to pick apart, and you know that. Because why? I like making fun of the show. All right, let's hear what she has to say. It sucks she's out of a job. It does. But at the same time, this Disney Star Wars, you know it's going to be a temporary thing.
Of course, I live in the bubble of my own reality, but for
the bubble of her own reality, what's that?
For those who aren't aware, there has been a rampage of vitriol that we have faced since the show was even announced.
All right. The very beginning of this clip, she was going on to say how she never gets on social media anymore, and I just don't use it. Should I pull that up?
I hate doing this. But I'm gonna do it. I don't use social media very much anymore.
So how would you know what the vitriol is? How would you know unless you're just mad you lost a job and are trying to find a convenient scapegoat, forgetting the fact that this is a Disney Plus Star Wars series. 17 series in, right? How many have we had? We had the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett one. We had the Book of Boba Fett Mandalorian. We had the Baby Yoda show. We had bringing up Baby Yoda again. We had, oh no, some of those are mine that we had made fake commercials for. So we've had the Andor series. That's one of them, and now this, and Ahsoka. Ahsoka was another one. So we've had all these shows over and over and over again. Just to keep people like, oh, well, here's a new show to keep my subscription to the streamer. So they're over budgeting them, in my opinion. Point is, she's lying, says she doesn't use social media, and then she does.
And I'm so happy about that. But
So how would you know they're saying shit about your show? This is just a lie. This is just a I need to blame somebody. Is right, lady. Is right. Indeed. I lost her. There, we brought her back. Okay, lady, what are we talking about?
And you know, this really affected me when I first got the job, because it's just not something, even though I anticipated it happening, it's not something you can fully understand what it feels like until it's happening to you.
So she knew that there's going to be backlash. They say, hey, remember what happened with every other person that we exploit for diversity's sake? We then use that in our marketing, in our media, to use that as a, see, the fans are a bunch of this or that. Because the article says so. And what are people complaining about? The space switch, the 2x2 and 1x1. That's what they're complaining about. Not anything else. So you're making up in your little bubble something to be mad at. To cope with what? Losing a job. To cope with losing an income. That's understandable, I suppose.
However, I feel like I've kind of moved through those feelings in various ways, including being vocal about it myself.
How long is this? This is 8 minutes. This is 8 minutes. All right. She's blaming the trolling. She's blaming the trolling again. Oh, Collider did an article on this too. But this is basically just something from Culture Crave here on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. There are many folks out there who don't acknowledge it became inarguable for me at a certain point that in order to continue to be myself, I have to honor my value system of being vocal, even within the context of working within a large, massive IP that is Star Wars. So that's what she had to go out of her way to twerk. I'm not going to pull up the twerking clip. She had to go out of her way. Oh, you can't see this. I didn't put this on screen. She had to go out of her way to twerk. This is the Collider article. There's a petition. There's also the disappearance of the Acolyte from the Nielsen's. They're talking about pulling it off the streamer. It's that, just like Willow. Some continuation of the most obscure 80s weird sci-fi movie. I think that was a cult classic. Don't mess with cult classics. Oh no! People, petition for the Acolyte. Wow, 57,000 signatures. 57,000 signatures. 57,000. No, I don't want to become a thing. No, I don't want to be. I'm not out of 75,000 in the next one. 57,000 people want this back. Why? I didn't know 57,000 people knew what the Acolyte was. Are these real people? Are these real people? Or is this just a PR marketing firm? To what? Protect Leslye Headland's. Oh, my eyeliner's smearing. See, now I'm looking at all Clockwork Orangey stuff. To protect Leslye Headland in the entertainment industry. That's what it feels like. It feels like they're all saying the exact same thing, like the blame Kathleen Kennedy, fire Kathleen Kennedy again. It just feels like this anti-marketing push where they use the talking heads on the internet, you know, like this be. Say, yes, this bitch is doing another video. Yes, I am. On the I haven't done that many though, to be fair. They're using us again, and I keep saying this over and over again to market this. So I am Mecca. Thank you so much for watching this. Did you guys like the Acolyte? I don't think a lot of you guys liked the Acolyte. I think we liked making fun of the Acolyte and the 2x2 and 2x extinction. The space switches. The space switches. Space switches. Just what every Star Wars fan wants, and not, you know, like badass lightsabers or anything. I am Mecca. See you guys later. Bye.
Now that society has crumbled around you, it's time to make sure you're fully stockpiled.
No, not a coffee commercial. Bye. Yeah, poi, det ska ni lyssna på. Jag har också sett
Pout, 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 pa, 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 pa. Là, ça devient Beethoven, vous voyez?